Welcome back, race fans. We here at McGlam Entertainment would like to wish a happy Father's Day to your dad, all the dads out there, and all the moms pulling that double duty. We are going to celebrate motorsport style as NASCAR takes the Thunder to Brooklyn, Michigan for the running of the Sirius Satellite Radio 400. I'm your commentator and driver of the number 21 Rockwell Automation Chevrolet for Richard Childress Racing, Mikey McGlam, and we are at a track where speed and horsepower are king. Expect the draft to play a factor, and with a track that has multiple grooves, expect to see some 2, 3, maybe even 4 wide racing. Who will take home the trophy and perform Kyle Larson-style burnouts in victory lane? We'll find out shortly, but first, let's go trackside. The engines have fired here at Michigan, and the pace car will lead the drivers off pit road and around the track for the pace laps. Here is MRN for the starting lineup.
Well, let's see how they'll line up for the start.
In the front row are the 21 car and the Mark Martin Ford. In the second row are the Ganassi Racing Dodge and the UPS Ford. Starting the race from row 3 are the 174 car and the Napa Auto Parts Chevrolet. The fourth row has the DuPont Chevrolet and the Avalon Ford. Starting the race from row 5 will be the Caterpillar Dodge and the 135 car. In row 6 we have the M&M's Pontiac and the Sprint Dodge. Starting from row 7 will be the 115 car and the Home Depot Pontiac. In the 8th row are the Kellogg Chevrolet and the Alltel Ford. In the 9th row we have the 63 car and the 46 car. In the 10th row are the Rubbermaid Ford and the Valvoline Pontiac. Dale Earnhardt Jr., the NASCAR Winston Cup points leader, will begin the race from the middle of the field. In row 12 are the Lowe's Chevrolet and the 142 car. Row 13 finds the 4 car and the Dodge dealers UAW Dodge. The 14th row has the GM Goodwrench Service Plus Chevrolet and the 16 car. In row 15 are the Interstate Batteries Pontiac and the Team Rusty Ford. Starting the race from row 16 are the DeWalt Power Tools Ford and the Dodge dealers UAW Dodge. Row 17 has the 175 car and the 98 car. Starting in row 18 will be the Citgo Ford and the Singular Wireless Chevrolet. In row 19 are the America Online Chevrolet and the 27 car. In row 20 are the Pennzoil Chevrolet and the Tide Ford. Back in row 21 we have the 26 car and the Square D Chevrolet. And rounding out the field is the UAW Delphi Chevrolet.
And there you have it, guys. There is the starting lineup for the Sirius Satellite Radio 400 here at the wide sweeping track of Michigan International Raceway. Let's go ahead and get this race underway as we come off turn 4 and face the start-finish line.
DW, 200 laps, 400 miles, 4 wide, over 200 miles per hour off in the corners. Reach up there and pull those belts tight one more time.
Here we go, here we go. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Happy Father's Day and let's go racing, boys!
out to an early lead here. Mark Martin trying to get around the high side. Ooh, had to come down to block Sterling Marlin. Going to lose the lead temporarily to Mark Martin, but here comes Sterling Marlin looking to the inside. He thinks better of it. He backs off. Look at Dale Jarrett trying to make it 3 wide for second. As we inherit the lead back. And here he comes. Dale Jarrett looking to the outside. Marlin looking to the inside. We lead the first lap of the race. We're going to go side by side into turn 1. We take the lead back. Dale Jarrett's going to look to the high side once again. We're going to come up to cover. Ooh, can't quite get there. He just had such a run off of 2 that time. Couldn't block him in time. As we go into turns 3 and 4, we're still out front. But the 40 and the 88 are making it a challenge. All right, here comes Dale Jarrett. Jarrett's going to look to the high side. We're going to come down to stay on the bottom to not let Sterling Marlin get underneath of us. All right, that did seem to help out a little bit, but here comes Sterling Marlin. Ooh, contact with Sterling Marlin. Ooh, Marlin kind of had us pop the wall a little bit there. We're side by side. We're going to go side by side into turns 3 and 4. We're going to run the really high lane. Oh, Jonathan Wolf's down there. Oops, sorry, Sterling Marlin. I didn't expect you to come up like that. Totally my bad. Here comes Dale Jarrett. Yeah, I didn't expect Dale Jarrett to come up. I went down to side draft him. I didn't expect him to come up. I mean, I should have. I mean, we're coming off of turn 4, so I should have expected that. So it's completely my fault there. Oh, gosh. Dale, what are you doing, Dale? Was it with the Rick Yates guys trying to turn me? Well, we don't have too much damage, but golly. Overdrove turn 3 and 4 a little bit there, but we do get back down to the bottom. So we got some clean air for a little bit, but it's not going to last long. These guys are going to catch back up to me here shortly. Yeah, the 88's about 2.3 seconds back. We've got a fast car, a really, really fast car. And unlike the other race, we're at 100%, both engine and chassis. So we should be doing really well here, but we did lose some speed. We're going to lose some speed because of damage now, unfortunately. We actually looks like we've lost a little bit of grip too, just because of the damage, but kind of amazing how sensitive these things are now, or were back then. Yep. The 88's catching up. He's now 1.4 seconds back. That's okay. I'm just going to use this opportunity to log some laps and definitely gain some points, gain some bonus points. Let's see how we do here. I want to try to get it to where I can lead the most laps of the race. Yeah, our tire wear is already. Yep, there it is. There it is. That didn't take long. As soon as like the tire wear thing notification popped up, I'm already losing grip. Like I said, I don't think that would happen as bad if I didn't have damage. So that's unfortunate. We can't really keep it on the bottom. Yeah, that's going to be a problem. I mean, we can, but we got to slow down a whole lot. Here's Dale Jarrett, who's already caught back up to us. We're going to try to keep him behind us as much as possible, but I'm not sure how this is going to work out. If you're wondering, I am recording this, like I said, I am recording this right after the Pocono race. So it's about 1 a.m. right now. Oh boy, Dale Jarrett is blocking. Alright, I can't really get underneath of him. That's going to kind of ruin my entry here in the one. Oh, come on, stay with them, stay with them, stay with them, side by side. Ooh, he slid up the racetrack a little bit. Oh, that really killed Dale Jarrett's momentum. I didn't expect that. At least I didn't turn myself into the outside wall, but yeah, I was trying to stay with him. And we just don't have the grip to stay on the bottom. That's the problem. If I'm going to race side by side, I need that grip. People are pitting already. Pit stops are already happening. We're still leading laps here. Michigan. Ooh, Ricky Rudd came off the apron a little bit there. Got a little bit worried about a LePage happening. Alright, here comes Dale Jarrett. He's going to fight back. He's going to look to the inside. I was thought about blocking him, but decided better of it. Because if he's faster than me, there's no need. Yeah, if he's faster than me, there's really no need to block him. There's Mark Martin, who we battled for quite some time at Pocono. Had a good battle towards the end of that race with Mark Martin, myself, and ooh boy, Dale Jarrett came down the side draft, I think, and just kind of misjudged that a little bit. I was there. And we pulled off that pass somehow. I'm just now catching on to this. Somehow we pulled off that pass. That's interesting. But there we go. There's our grip. We're going to go ahead and come down pit road, though. I think we need to go ahead and just do that. Ooh, sorry, John. Didn't know you were there. Ooh, stay. Easy. Don't speed. We're good. Okay. Just 4 tires, fuel. Let's go ahead and take the wedge down about half a round. Maybe that'll help out towards the end of the race when I start to lose grip. Halfway done with the race. Be interested to see how many lead changes, what the strategy is for these other guys. Not a lot of people down pit road this time around. Doesn't look like anyway. But like I said, the fuel's not the issue. It's just mainly tire wear that we're concerned about. Our fuel efficiency is great. If we had to make a run on fuel, we could. So it's good to know. So we're going to be back in 24th on pit road here. Here's Bobby Labonte. So 25th now. Might have lost a spot on pit road there. Maybe a couple of spots. Just really depends. We'll have to see. Yeah, we may have lost a couple of spots. That was a little bit slower of a pit stop than I would like. But it wasn't too much slower. I mean, it's right in the wheelhouse, but not great. But yeah, we got a lot of grip now, so might as well use that up. That half round of wedge is going to play a little bit of a nuisance until the tires start to wear. Still a lap down. Passing the leader now. I think we just got our lap back. We will here shortly. Yeah, I think we just got our lap back. Maybe? No, we didn't get our lap back yet. So who's the leader right now? Somebody's staying out for here for quite some time. Oh, that's old John. John was there. Whoop, whoop. Oh boy, got a little loose there. Yeah, John stayed out to lead a lap, looks like. So we'll go ahead and get ourselves back on the lead lap. Looks like the 48th for position here. Yeah, we lost a couple of spots. Yeah, it's gonna be a little bit. It's just so funny how like sensitive the cars are. Well, I think it's also the low downforce. But it's funny how sensitive they are to damage, both damage and to like just a slight adjustment of the wedge. But yeah, we're loose going in now, so I'm having a little bit of trouble trying to compensate for that. Now I know that's not going to be an issue once the tires start to show some wear. So we're going to lose grip, but we're going to have it be able to roll through the center a little bit better. That was a real aggressive move to get around Jimmy Johnson there. Johnson going to battle back on the outside. Oh man, we got loose, so that's going to give him the momentum on the high side. So we're battling for the 5th place right now, but not for long, as we're just going to throw it into turn 3 and 4 and just drive right around Jimmy Johnson. Wow. Okay, so now's the time. Now is the time. My gosh, Dale Jarrett is gone. What in the world? I wasn't that far back from Dale Jarrett when I came off pit road. I mean, yeah, I might have lost a little bit, but not this much. Jeez Louise. As we're trying to get around the 40 of Sterling Marlin. Oops, sorry, Sterling. I drove that in a little bit too deep there. Overdrove it. Oh, sorry, Sterling. I didn't know you were there. My bad. Looks like everyone's okay. He made it out all right. He's fine. No one else got collected. And, yeah, Sterling Marlin got collected in that wreck with Ricky Rudd last race. So that's unfortunate. But yeah, we're actually, speaking of Ricky Rudd, he's trying to redeem himself from the last race. And we're trying to work our way around him for the second position. Oh, come on, car. Okay. That's my fault. I drove it in a little bit too hot. I'm trying to get everything that I possibly can. I don't have a lot of laps to really catch Dale Jarrett, and my gosh, he is just flying. How is he this fast? This is ridiculous fast, man. What kind of engine does he have under there? Yeah, we just drove that straight around Ricky Rudd. I mean, we've got power, but not this kind. I don't know if we got that Yates kind of power right now. But even his teammate can't really keep up with him, so it's, yeah. Yeah, Dale Jarrett is just gone, man. He is in another zip code right now. As we're about, what, around 4 seconds back? Let's see, we come with 3 to go. Yeah, 4.308 back. I don't know if we can catch that, man. I'm driving this car as hard as I possibly can. Yeah, you see I'm pushing the car. Like, car's starting to push up the racetrack and everything. Look at, I've drove away from third place. And it looks like he's still pulling away. The faster I drive, the faster he's driving, it seems like. And granted, clean air is king. Don't get me wrong. Clean air is king here at these 2-milers, but yeah, still 4.3. So I didn't lose time, but I mean, it looks like I'm losing time to him. Yeah, well, that corner entry didn't help any at all. 2 laps to go. Yeah, we've lost time to him. There's no way. We lost time. I mean, that corner entry didn't help, but yeah, we lost time to him. I can barely see him now. I mean, I see him in the corners, but like on the straights, I can barely see him anymore. So, yeah, Dale Jarrett is going to come off turn 4. He's going to come through the tri-oval for the one more time for the white flag. 3.93. Oh, we gained a little bit there. Okay. Trying to arc it in as best as we can. I mean, there's no way we can make up 4 seconds in a lap. But wait, what was? Oh no! Problems for the 88. The 88's blown his engine. The 88 of Dale Jarrett has blown his engine. We're gonna come off turn 4. I don't believe this. Off of 4 for the final time into the tri-oval. And we will win at Michigan. Unbelievable. Jeff Gordon comes in second. Mark Martin, Ricky Rudd, Jimmy Johnson, Ricky Rudd round out the top 5. Oh, unbelievable. Unfreaking believable. Oh my gosh. On the last corner of the last lap, Dale Jarrett blows his engine. And there's nothing he can do. There's nothing he can do to hold on. He just has to try to make it to the finish. I believe he did. And we were just in a prime position. We were in prime position to capitalize on Dale Jarrett's misfortune. I cannot believe this, guys.
a rare caution-free race.
Yeah, and that can be physically exhausting to these drivers. Not only do the cautions give them a chance to catch up on the racetrack, it also gives both their minds and their bodies a little break. They have all got to be drained after that one.
The 21 car took excellent care of his race car.
You know, these NASCAR Winston Cup race teams absolutely love drivers who take care of their cars. Makes their jobs a whole lot easier when they aren't having to spend extra hours in the body shop each week.
From all of us here at EA Sports and MRN, thanks for joining us today. So long, we'll see you next week at the Infineon Raceway.
Here are the race results, guys. We won. We finally got a win at a non-restrictor plate track. Unbelievable. Oh my gosh. So we win the, what is this thing called? The Sirius? No. Sirius Satellite Radio 400. Forgot what the name of the event. I got so excited. But Jonathan Wolf comes in second. Third is Mark Martin, fourth is Jimmy Johnson, fifth is Ricky Rudd, sixth is Sterling Marlin, seventh is Bobby Labonte, eighth is Amy Hicks, top 10 finish for Amy Hicks, nice. And ninth is Kurt Busch, and rounding out the top 10 is Matt Kenseth. Okay, so winner's purse, $240,000, not a whole lot, 7 lead changes, so it's pretty good for a Michigan race. Time of race, 13:58, average speed of 172 miles per hour, thereabouts, and the average margin of victory, 1.6 seconds, just about. Got a new driver there, another rookie, Jay Killen. He is not on my roster. Casey Kane finishes 43rd in last place. No one didn't finish a one lap down, so we didn't have to contend with lap traffic. I'm looking for Dale Jarrett. Actually managed to finish 24th after starting 4th in the race, so he fell back quite a bit. He wasn't able to get down pit road fast enough to lose that many spots, but luckily he was able to finish the race. Lucky for him, anyway. Not so lucky that he blew his engine. And I was just, the whole time, I'm just wondering, how is he this fast? How is he this fast? And, well, that kind of explains it. He was right on the very edge. But my gosh. Okay, let's go to the point standings. Okay, guys, so here are the point standings. We have moved up to 6th place, 214 points back. Steadily climbing. Let's go ahead and give you the rundown. Dale Earnhardt Jr. is still the points leader. He is now only 13 points ahead of Jeff Gordon. Jeff Gordon, who finished 2nd at Michigan, so he had a really decent race. I forgot where Dale Earnhardt Jr. finished. I would have to go back and look at the footage to see where he actually placed. If you know where he placed, in case I forget to, just post it down in the comments below. If you know where Dale Earnhardt Jr. finished at Michigan. 130 points back is Mark Martin, 160 in 3rd. 163 points back in 4th is Sterling Marlin. 211 points back in 5th is Dale Jarrett. We're 214 points back in 6th. 7th is Rusty Wallace, 215 points back. Oh boy, we just barely got ahead of Rusty Wallace. 8th place is Tony Stewart, 357 points back. 9th place is Matt Kenseth, 362 points back. And rounding out the top 10, still in the top 10, is Kevin Harvick, 423 points back. Okay, so let's go to the awards for the week. Pole award goes to us. We also led the most laps of the race. Also, the most important lap of the race we led. So another extra $15,000 for us. Moving up the most spots is Bobby Labonte, which is very true. But Jeff Gordon overall had the fastest lap of the race. S. Hammonds, I'm trying to remember, I think that's Scott Hammonds. Scott Hammonds is the rookie of the race, and Mark Martin with the most exciting pass of the race. I beg to differ. I think I had the whatever the sponsor is for the most exciting, you know, for the move of the race, the move highlights, have you. You know, I think I pretty much got that. Chad Chaffin still has Rookie of the Year locked up. We now have 7 polls on the season. No winner of the Jackpot 5 just yet. Chevy has now pulled ahead to a 14-point lead over Ford in the manufacturing championship, and we're still in third. 50 laps on the season. Dale Earnhardt Jr. with 87, Dale Jarrett with 77. Boy. And that's it, guys. That's it, man. We're going to Infineon next week, or now the next week, or I say next week because I'm still thinking in terms of these races not coming out late, but we're going to Infineon next. That race is here or there. It just depends on how I want to race it. We usually qualify last, but that's fine because our average start's pretty good. That we'll still achieve a sponsor objective. But where we finish really depends. It really depends. Sometimes it'll be okay. Sometimes it's not so good. So we've cheesed a top 5 out of here before, and it just depends. Well, I'm curious to see how the car handles. I've never really been good at road courses. Well, scratch that. I've never been good at road courses in the EA games. I do okay as the later the games went on, you know, up to 06, I did okay. Earlier on, I sucked at them. So that's going to be interesting when we go to Infineon. But my gosh, we finally got ourselves a win. Yeah, we didn't have the best car, or maybe we did, and you know, Jarrett was just pushing it too hard. But yeah, like when he came off a pit road, I saw him. And I was like, okay, he's there, he's reachable. And I got slowed up a little bit by Jimmy Johnson earlier on. I was like, okay, he's still reachable, but all of a sudden he just blew away. He was gone. And I was like, how the heck is he this fast? I mean, I knew he was fast, but I didn't think he was that fast. And then my tire grip tire wear started to go away, and tire grip started to go away. And I was like, oh, I don't think I'm going to be able to catch him. I don't think I'm going to catch him. I'm going to be relegated to second. And I wasn't even sure if that was him blowing up. I was like, is that just another lapped car or something like that? But nope. I passed Dale Jarrett, and I guess you could say we cheesed our way into victory lane. But hey, a win is a win, and I will take it because, my gosh, it's been a long time coming. We've been a bridesmaid for so long. We deserve the wedding one time. Man, I'm at a loss for words, guys. That was great. That was great. The only thing I could have asked for is that would have been better is if I had the lead coming out of the pits and everything. So that's the only thing I could have asked for better. But guys, I can't explain how good it feels to finally win at a non-restrictor plate tracks. Because we if you've been watching for the past couple of seasons, this season, the past season, even the season before, we have been just dominant at restrictor plate tracks, but only at restrictor plate tracks. And now we're starting to gain some speed. We still have trouble with lead pack cars because they are just obnoxiously fast, but we're getting there. We got an upgrade coming. It's going to come after our sponsorship is up with Rockwell. So we're gonna have to see what they're gonna want to do towards the end. Hopefully, I can stay with them if their objectives aren't too out of this world. But that's coming to an end pretty soon. I'm just rambling on because I'm like, I finally got myself a win, and man, it just feels good. Feels really good. But anyway, I'm going to stop rambling now. Oh man, comment that hypeness down below. Don't spoil the win, but comment that hypeness down below. You can say good race, you can say great finish, or whatever, but don't spoil the win. Don't spoil the win, because, you know, people, I don't want anyone to, like, scroll down and they're like, oh, well, I know he's going to win now, but, you know, it's just... But, you know, I always appreciate your guys' support and your guys' hypeness. It really helps out. Again, I'm sorry for getting these races to you late. And also take that Monster Energy Cup Michigan race. Let's see you try to beat that. When's the last time you seen a Michigan race like this? I mean, it wasn't all that great, but I'm just saying it's pretty good, pretty great at the finish. So just because we won. Anyway, guys, thank you guys so much for tuning in to Big Blam Racing on Big Blam Entertainment, where we try to bring a little bit of enjoyment to your day. If you enjoy these races, I try my best to do them every weekend following the NASCAR Monster Energy Cup Series. Next race is going to be in Infineon, guys. The road course, our first road course of the season. We're going to have to see how good or how bad we do there. But until then, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And I will see you in the next one.